video, we'll take a look at the teacher view of Google Classroom as well as the student view at the same time, so you can see full circle what happens when you create an assignment or post an announcement to the Google Classroom stream. The first thing I'm going to do is post an announcement. I write what I would like my students to see and then click Post. I see at the top it says the post has been created. If I go over to the student side, I'll see at the top it says one new item has been posted to the stream. If I click that black box, my post will appear. Alternatively, the student could refresh the page and that would appear on their side. If I create an assignment on the teacher's end, I'll first name my assignment, and then I can write a brief description of the assignment. Next, I'll set my due date, and I'll leave the time as it is. I'm going to attach a worksheet from my Google Drive, so I click the Google Drive icon on the assignment menu, and I'll then navigate to the file on my Google Drive. Once I've done that, I want to change my settings so that each of my students will receive a copy of this assignment with his or her name at the end of the file name. So I choose Make a Copy for each student. I choose which sections that I would like to add this file to, and then I click Assign. Again, it may take a minute to assign this worksheet to all of your students and all of your classes that you chose. You'll see right away on the student side at the top, it says one new item has been posted to the stream. Again, the student can refresh the page, click that black box, or just wait a couple minutes and the assignment will appear. Now you see on the student's end, it says he has an assignment and it's called the Protect Your Computer Worksheet. I'll click on that link to open up the assignment. When the assignment loads, I see a worksheet to open up. I'm going to open up this worksheet. At the very top, it asks me to click there to go to the website to find the answers, so the student will need to use this link to define the vocabulary words on the worksheet. Once the student has answered all of the questions or defined all of the words, he or she has two options to turn the assignment in to you. First, they can click Turn In at the top of the worksheet. When they do so, it will take them back to the assignment page and ask if they're sure they're ready to turn in their work. If they are, they can click Turn In. The other option that the student has is to go to that assignment page and click the blue Turn In button at the top. Either way works just the same. I'll click Turn In and then Turn In. When I do that, you'll see on the teacher side that it's going to go from 0 done, 1 not done, to 1 done, 0 not done. I can then click on the 1 done on my side, and I can open up the worksheet to grade that student's assignment. I'll look through my student's work. If I want to leave a comment, I can highlight what I'm commenting on and write the comment to the student, and then click Comment. And again, that will save automatically. I'll go ahead and close that document once I'm done giving it feedback. I'm going to change the point value of this assignment to just 10 points. It'll ask me if I'm sure I want to update that point value. And then I'll give the student a grade. I'm also going to add a comment, a private comment to this student saying, "You did a great job on this assignment." And then I'll click Post. When I do that, only the student can see that post. And you'll see right away, without even returning the assignment to the student can see the post that I wrote. Once I'm finished grading my students' assignments, I click Return at the top. I can add a note to the student or just simply click Return Assignment. Once I've returned that to the student, the top switched from Unsubmit to a Resubmit button, and the grade is now in the upper right-hand corner of the student's window. So you can see that right away, students receive the feedback that you provide to them on Google Classroom. The student has the option to resubmit this assignment. So if he or she didn't do as well as they thought, they can open up the worksheet, fix the answers, and then come back to this screen and click Resubmit. It'll ask if you're sure you want to resubmit the assignment, and if the student is sure, they can click Turn In. When that happens, you'll see that on the teacher's end, where it says Returned Now, it's changed to Resubmitted. That lets the teacher know that the student has turned the assignment back in after fixing some changes. The student can also leave a comment for the teacher. If a student wanted to write back and say thank you, the teacher will see that post right away. When the student has resubmitted the assignment, you'll see that it now says not returned. However, you did return this assignment. If it's the case where I have not let students resubmit the assignment, or they got 100% and clicked resubmit, I will just simply click return again to return that assignment back to the student. I don't necessarily leave any feedback depending on what they had done on the assignment, but I make a point to return it back to them so that on my end it doesn't say that I need to return any assignments to my students. The differences that you see on the Stream and Google Classroom is that on the left-hand sidebar, the teacher has upcoming assignments, Stream, and class code, while students only have the assignments menu. Additionally, at the bottom of the header, students have what says classmates and teachers have what says students, so the terminology is a bit different there. At the top of the stream, the teacher has the choice to make an announcement or an assignment. The student only has the option to share with the class. I'm going to change the permissions for the student so you can see what happens once I do so. I'm going to click on Students, and then I'm going to choose to change my settings so that only the teacher can post or comment to the stream. Students can now no longer post or comment to the stream, and you should have seen on the student side that the text box to share with the class has now disappeared. They can no longer comment or post to the stream. If I change the settings so that students can only comment, you'll see that on the student side, underneath each assignment and announcement, the student will have an Add Comment box. If I choose to mute just a single student, you'll see that that student's privileges will also disappear. For this dummy class, there's only one student, so you see that disappear. You will also see that the question mark in the bottom right-hand corner, a teacher can send feedback, get help, or ask a question. A student can only send feedback or get help. But do keep in mind that students are able to send feedback to Google just like a teacher is. So if there's something that a student wishes to see on Classroom, they can also be proactive and send that feedback to Google.